Is Ricky about to get replaced by Bubba? Hey everybody, Walty Wanderers, buckle up, strap in. I got a hard-hitting pull, no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows, no sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to package today. Is Ricky about to get replaced by Bubba? Oh no, Walty, you're just stirring the pot. He's the GOAT. Nobody can replace Ricky. Well, don't be so sure. Don't be so sure. The realities are, man, Bubba has been doing a phenomenal job right out of the gate. If we were to measure the success or just the performance of Bubba and Ricky as they first came to the booth or the mic and did any form of commentating, I would have to say Bubba's smoking Ricky. And I hate to say it, Ricky, you're the GOAT, dude, but Bubba smoked you on the track too. There was times where nobody was touching Bubba. His talent level was insane. But here's the thing. This is one of the things that I'm seeing right now. And while it might be a long shot that the industry excuses the GOAT, we saw what happened with Jeff Emig. Jeff Emig was great, looked the part. He was able to train himself on how to commentate. He was just the right mix of professionalism and personality. Ricky is trying too hard to be Mr. Professional. He looks so manufactured, so I don't want to say scripted because I don't think the dude could really follow a script to the letter. But he just looks really kind of forced, manufactured, and definitely in the industry's pocket. Like definitely sugarcoating it. And then here comes Bubba. This is the difference, even on the bike and off the bike, with Bubba. Why was Bubba the double threat in terms of how fast he was on the bike and how entertaining he is in the booth? What's the difference between Ricky and Bubba? Is it IQ? Is it experience? No, it's personality. Bubba has way more personality. He's less afraid to be himself. And I think I just saw a post. I didn't watch it, but I saw the title, I think. I think I saw the quote, basically Bubba saying, listen, I'm not just another guy in a suit and a tie. That's the difference with what we get out of Bubba, which is rad. We always need to have a color commentator to legitimize the booth. One professional analyst, just some mainstream media reporter, never raced. And then you got to have your analyst, your color commentator, which in this case would be Ricky, the GOAT, Daniel Blair, Jeff Emig, Denny Stevenson. We've had a bunch of dudes in the booth. Denny was great. Denny Stevenson back in the day, I didn't realize how good Denny was as reporting until I watched some early 2000s replays of Supercross. He did a really good job. Denny was really good. But the realities are this, friends. We saw what happened to Jeff Emig. He was ousted. We've seen, and then Ricky magically replaced him. Then Daniel Blair, all of a sudden, he's magically gone too, with really no details. But a lot of people smell a rat and say, maybe Ricky didn't like Daniel. The truth is usually somewhere in the middle. I think Ricky's got a lot of influence on the industry itself, but make no mistake about it, your shelf life could be on borrowed time. I think Bubba has done a phenomenal job, and Bubba has an agent, and I'm sure right now this first maiden voyage of him reporting was really a test run, but make no mistake about this. They do what's called having focus groups. They are analyzing Ricky and Bubba's performance and how well it's engaging with the viewer. It all comes down. We used to have focus groups. I worked with many clothing companies, and we'd always have focus groups. Before we launched our summer or spring launch of logos and designs, we'd do a focus group with the people usually in the company. In our conference room, you put all the designs and new logos and design ideas up on the wall. And then you would have everybody go put a check by the ones they like the best. Or they would just basically write it down and keep them confidential. And then we would review to see which ones perform best under a focus group. They have that ability now with the analyst. And if Bubba starts to smoke Ricky in terms of favorability, increasing viewers, people engaging more, there's a good chance that they're going to have a sit down with Ricky and say,
dude, we love you. You're going to be able to stay in the industry, but Bubba's now our guy.
It would almost be poetic justice if, in fact, Ricky had anything to do with the exit of Ralph and Jeff in specific, Daniel. It would almost, it's called karma, I think. There's karma sometimes can play out. But we asked it here. I just pulled it here on the channel, the community page of the Walty Waters MX channel, best channel on YouTube, best emerging channel on YouTube. Thank you to everybody who's participating as we examine the good, the bad, and the ugly. Do some whistleblowing and blow the lid off a bunch of topics that mainstream media, mainstream industry won't touch because it's watered down, manufactured bubblegum content full of snowflakes and Karens that don't care about you or the sport. All they care about is their stock value, and they're tanking it. Greed, be greedy when others are fearful. Fearful when others are greedy. Greed sweeping some healthy fear might be a good idea. But we asked it here on the Walty Waters community page of the channel. Is Bubba threatening Ricky to take a lead role as the color commentator? Let's go ahead and find out what those results are together right now. Then we're going to meet back here, wrap this one up. Let's get started. All right, the big reveal. When asked on the Walty Wanderers community page of the YouTube channel, should Bubba replace Ricky as lead color commentator? 83% of you said, yup, the GOAT's gotta go. Let's get back to the studio so we can wrap this one up. All right, friends, welcome back. So there you go. There's the results. I don't even know what they are yet, so it'll be interesting to go when I edit this video and give it to you guys what the results were. But the realities are this, friends. I believe there's a percentage of likelihood that Bubba could find himself, like I said before we cut to the poll, Bubba has an agent. And if they've been doing focus groups and Bubba's favorability index is now outweighing the GOAT's, I don't care if you're the GOAT or not. I believe, like I said, here's where Bubba smokes everybody. He's got personality. He's being himself. Similar like you see maybe a channel like this. Even a guy, you might not necessarily like me, but I'm giving it to you straight. It's not manufactured. It's not scripted. It's not somebody just telling you,
the new SMX playoff rounds, SMX playoff rounds, SMX play...
No, that is not what... See, back in the day, Walty likes to talk about back in the day. Back in the day, dude, this is how we did it. We didn't pull any punches. Everybody had color. We had so many characters. The best you get now is Danger Boy, Jets and Donuts, and Cowboy Aaron plus, like, that's it. And it's weak. It's watered down. The industry's completely trying to water this stuff down. So Bubba could be a breath of fresh air because I don't think Bubba necessarily will sell all the way out. He'll sell a little out. Oh, yeah. He'll sell a little. Hey,
Bubba, we're going to need you to go ahead and say this and do that and do that.
Yeah, Bubba will have to follow some of what they're given to him, especially if his agent goes and negotiates a big, fat, juicy payday to come sign on and be full-time next year. This was simply a test run. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator, as a moto guy. Wants to see you not only win on the track, off the track. Understand the waters we're swimming in now? Shark infested, and Ricky Carmichael, you're about to swim with the sharks, and that shark's name is Bubba. Bubba is back in the booth and kicking butt and taking names, and I don't know if anybody's safe. Bubba seems to be a pretty chill dude, but hey, anything is possible, and Walty will be here to blow the lid off it every step of the way because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media link in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me there. And if you enjoyed this video, I think you're going to love the next video that's going to be coming in your screen. And there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Don't go over the bars. I'll see you on the next video.